Hello everyone, my name is Mexican Joker and welcome back to Firefighting Simulator the Squad. Today is training day. I want to go through the various training exercises that this game has so you can learn the ropes on fighting fires. I know I've already done a couple videos already on firefighting, but I wanted to do this as a training course to let you know what type of training exercises this game offers to learn when dealing with fires and different types of fires. I know I already done this before as a stream, but that was before I started the channel. So let's go ahead, head to the training facility down here at the docks, which is the only thing down here. I wish there was like some fires down here, but I don't know if the game developers are ever gonna touch this game again. The last thing I know they added was either this warehouse over here or this failed test flight. I still need to do the video on that one, but that's a long fire, but that's next time. I want to do the training exercises right now, and then we'll get to normal fires later on. Hopefully this could be in one go, because shit, I did not turn off the sound of my phone. It's several things we have to do. Breaching. I think that's window breaching. Learning how to use a power saw. Using ladders. I think that's a different fires. That's actually fighting a pallet fire. And then the smoke reduction. And then the backdraft. And attaching lines. Commanding AIs. And using a ladder truck. These are the various things we have to go through. Let's go ahead and go through breach.
This training exercise will get you familiar with using forcible entry tools on doors and walls. Walk forward and open the door.
Oh, this one's actually unlocked.
The next door is locked. Grab the crowbar off the bench and walk towards the door. Then, break it open.
Because yeah, as you know, when it's locked, you hear this little sound. And then you gotta get a tool from the truck. Either an axe or a crowbar. And reach. I forgot what it was.
Good work. Now place the crowbar on the ground in the glowing box. Grab the Halligan
What's
tool,
that to be?
walk towards the door, and break it open.
I think this is almost like the same thing as a crowbar. I think I'll do the same.
Nicely done. Place the Halligan tool on the ground in the box. Grab the demo hog off the bench, walk towards the door, and bust it open.
I don't know if this is the same or is this actually breaking the door? No. I think these three are basically the same thing apparently.
Swing at it and smash it open.
This is the one that actually breaks it. And it's very picky about breaking it too, because you gotta break it in specific spots. And you see that these little markers show up on here. You have to hit those exactly to break the door. Especially walls. Is that it? Yeah.
When there's no available door, create your own. You can break through some walls using any forcible entry tool. Look for the cracks in the wall and break through it with your axe.
Yeah, once you see some walls that are like faded like this,
Examine the
it's
wall
kind of
for
weird.
cracks
Instead of
and break through with your axe.
making a door, it takes forever. Look at this. Go through several
Examine the wall
layers
for
and it
cracks
takes
and
longer.
break through with your axe.
That's it for the ground, but even if this is done.
Place the axe on the ground in the glowing box and we'll move on.
Oh, wait, you have to crouch under it? Oh, wait, that's a different thing. There's some pieces that are like that you can't even go under, and you have to break it.
Good work. Now place the axe on the ground in the glowing box and we'll move on.
Good. Close to that to be. Alright, that's that one. I keep moving the desk. Now we go to Windows.
This training will familiarize you with using forcible entry tools on Windows to enter and exit rooms and buildings. Now, grab either tool on the bench, walk over to the window, and smash it open.
Oh, it's basically the same as the doors, just window breaching.
Okay, now climb through the window into the next area. At times, the window is too high to reach, so you'll need to climb onto something to gain access. Get on top of the wood pile and smash open the window.
Yeah, in some cases, this is the only way to get into a house.
Job done.
When the
Now
window's
climb
too
through
high.
the window into the next area. Good. We're almost done. Smash either window and climb through to the next area.
And then it has these different tools. Let's go this way, and I think
Good.
this is the end
We're
of this
almost done.
exercise.
Smash either window and climb through to the next area.
This is the end, right? Yeah. These are very quick exercises.
This exercise will familiarize you with using power saws to cut through locks to open doors and vents. Okay, pick up the circular saw from the ground. Good. Now use the saw to cut the lock on the vent ahead. You have to be careful, so aim for the indicated target.
It sucks you can't climb through a vent.
Good. Now use the saw to cut the lock on the vent ahead. You have to be careful.
There you go.
Nice. Once more, pick up the saw from the ground. Now, walk over to the garage and use the saw to cut the locks on the door. Cut both locks to open the door.
Usually what I do in these fires is go under. Oh, well, maybe. Because this cutting lock thing takes too long.
Now, walk over to the garage and use the saw to cut the locks on the door. Cut both locks to open the door. Job complete.
Oh my god, that saw sounds weird. Now we learn how to use a ladder. It sucks we can't set up our own ladder.
Familiarize you with using ladders. To use a ladder, you must first attach to it. Walk over to the indicated spot and connect yourself to the ladder. Okay, now climb the ladder by pressing forward.
God, it looks so weird and slow. What
Okay,
the heck?
now reconnect yourself to the ladder and climb back down to the ground.
Come on.
Good. Connect to the new ladder beside you.
Yeah, this one
Now,
can still
climb up to the
climb.
window. You've equipped a
Can
Halligan.
still climb.
Use it to smash open the window.
In these cases, there's some windows that you have
Good.
to break the window first
Climb through
before
the
getting
window
in.
and enter the building. Nice. Now use the door to go outside and climb the ladder up to the roof. Okay, now climb back down and we'll continue.
Yeah, it's like pretty
Job
basic
done.
training. But then for some reason, if you jump off this height of a building, you instantly die. It's not like you get hurt. Like in some cases, yeah, this roof, you can't jump off if you're on like the... What the hell's that thing called? the balcony or whatever. If you're on like the porch thing, that little roof right there, you can actually jump off and you won't get hurt. But if you jump from like higher than that, you'll instantly die. Even like on a warehouse, you jump off from like the roof to a different roof, you still die. It's like, I don't know. It's very sensitive. In real life, you would either die or break your leg, but here you can't do that. You just instantly die. Now this is the different fire types. Learn about regular fires and grease fires, and how fast fire spreads.
With this training exercise, we'll familiarize you with how quickly fire can spread. Okay, stay where you are and just watch the fire spread. Notice how fast it jumps from object to object.
Let's take a bit. Just take
Now,
a second.
grab a hose and put out
There
the
it is.
fire. Spray water by using the indicated button. Spray water by using the indicated button. Job done. All
Find
right.
it easier to
Once
spray the
again,
base of the
just
fire.
watch the fire spread.
Oh, they got charred quickly. Yeah, it's kind of weird. They just char
Okay,
instantly.
you know the drill. Grab a hose and put out the fire. Spray water by using the indicated button.
Yeah, this is a tougher one. Yeah, the pallets are a little harder. Or the crates. Yeah. And the crates are actually more picky. Go out already.
Now, grab a hose
There we
and
go.
try to put out both grease fires.
Yeah, look at that. I don't know why. It doesn't look like that in the actual mission. It still looks like a flame, but it's like very dark. And then you see with this.
Water doesn't help, does it? In fact, it makes it worse. Water and grease fires don't mix. To fight grease and chemical fires, we'll need to use a portable CO2 extinguisher. Grab an extinguisher and aim it at the base of both fires. Sweep the extinguisher side to side on the flame to make sure you put it out. Good work. When out on calls, look for different types of flames so you can be ready for any grease or chemical fires you run into.
It's more chemical fires. Maybe on like the houses there's like grease fire, but then sometimes it blends into the fire, so you don't know if it is a grease fire unless you see the splash, which is very big. Very big splash. Whenever you splash the water, it just ignites the flame around that you already put out.
This training exercise will familiarize you with how to effectively fight a fire using the hose aiming interface. All right, grab a fire hose and enter the door in front of you.
don't have those on anymore.
Get a better aim. This helps you flex the fire as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I turned off those fire indicators. It gives you more of a challenge when you're fighting a fire because it seems more like an arcade when you have them on. And it's like too easy to beat the game. Oh wait, there's something here.
Okay, fire's out. Take your attack hose into the next room.
And I think this should teach about electrical fires. And it sounds like an electrical because I hear the fuse box buzzing.
Good. Fire's out. You may have noticed
Yeah,
the sparks coming from the lamp on the table. These sparks can and will reignite the fires after you put them out. This can create a dangerous situation of potential fires in areas you thought were safe. There it comes. Since electricity will restart the fire multiple times, the best way to deal with electrical fires is to cut the main power by finding and using the building's fuse box. So, instead of wasting water on an electrical fire, walk over to the fuse box on the wall and turn off the electrical supply.
It's funny how you can't get electrocuted in this game. It looks like you can.
Okay, fire's out. Now walk into the next room. Alright, since you already know how to deal with grease fires, grab an extinguisher and put those fires out. You'll notice that both the attack hose and the CO2 extinguisher use the same interface to help you put out fires as efficiently as possible.
It's weird how you can actually hear the grease sizzle here, but in the actual missions you can't. Because the whole audio of the fire is too loud.
Okay, fire's out. Job done.
There we go. And that was this one. Yeah. We got smoke, backdraft, line attachment, AI, and ladder. So then let's do smoke reduction to increase
This
visibility.
exercise will get you up to speed on smoke, how it affects your vision, and how to effectively clear it. Smoke is dangerous and can seriously harm you, which is why you'll always be equipped with an SCBA system to ensure you can breathe in any situation. When going into a smoke-filled area, be sure to use your helmet-mounted flashlight. It'll really make a difference. Turn it on now before entering the building.
I'm just playing with the flashlight. Alright.
Smoke rises. Getting below the neutral plane of the smoke keeps you in cooler air and improves your vision of the area. Stay below the smoke level by crouching. The best way to deal with smoke is to eliminate it. Venting a room allows the smoke to clear and makes it easier for you to see any dangers. This will really help when doing search and rescue operations. To clear the smoke, walk over to a window and open it. Good. With only a single window open, it'll take some time for the smoke to clear. To speed up the process, open all the windows in this room.
It's hard to open a window when you're crouched for some reason.
Now, open the door and enter the next area. It's full of smoke. Stay crouched
see
so
how
you have
dark
the
it
maximum
is.
amount of sight.
Well, the smoke is here, but then when it clears out, I don't know if it actually works in the game. It takes a while to air out the building for some reason.
Now, okay, you know the drill. Stay low and open all the windows to clear the smoke. Now, open the door and enter the next area.
It's hard to see the little icons.
Okay, we're going to take a different approach for this room. A smashed window is just as effective as an open window. If you need to vent smoke but run into a locked window, don't let that stop you. Grab a tool off the bench and smash both windows. Nice work. The smoke will clear out in no time. In this next phase, we'll take a slightly different approach. If you still have the forcible entry tool, use it to smash open one or both of the windows. If you don't have a tool, grab one off the bench. Good. Now enter the building by climbing through the window. It's smoky in here, too. Remember to stay crouched to improve your visibility as the smoke clears from the window you just smashed. Now, open the door and enter the next room.
The phone keeps going off. Put you over there so you don't distract me.
Open the door and enter the next room. Okay, you know the drill. Stay low and open the window to clear the smoke.
There we go.
You did it.
Sometimes it's really slow to vent a room from all the smoke. Especially when the fire's going and it's enclosed. It takes a while for the smoke to lead out that way.
Now we're going to learn about one of the most dangerous situations you'll ever encounter. A backdraft. Backdrafts often surprise even experienced firefighters. Backdrafts occur when the oxygen within a room has been used up, and then more oxygen is rapidly reintroduced into the area. This is caused by opening a door or window in an oxygen-depleted environment. When backdrafts occur, fire explodes out of the door or window and can become a fast-moving fireball, causing damage to anything in its path, and can even badly injure you. Okay, enough talk. Now we're going to show you a backdraft event, so that you can know what to look for in a potential backdraft situation. First, walk over to the window on the left and look into the room. You'll notice that the room is full of smoke, but there are no visible signs of flames. This indicates that the room is above its upper flammability limit. This means that the gas or vapor in the air is capable of producing a flash fire. It just needs an ignition system, oxygen.
Damn it, it won't let me smash the window.
Okay, look at the locked door on the left. Notice that the door is different than other doors. It has signs of a potential backdraft. In addition to the room being full of smoke with no visible flame, there's also smoke in the base of the door along with the hissing sound. You hear it? It's a low thud. This sound seems like it's repeating because the room is trying to suck air into it. It needs oxygen to reignite the fire within. Okay, the door's unlocked. Open the door, but immediately back away from it to avoid the blast from the back.
That's something I learned of what not to do. It's better to break the window, give it oxygen, and then let the fire ignite, and then fight it.
Back away from it quickly to avoid the back.
This is way too dangerous.
Okay, notice that the area opposite the door was caught in the fireball and is now on fire. Put out the flames in this room, then move through the door into the next room and extinguish the fires there.
See, that's what I didn't know the first time I played this game, because I just opened the doors at random. And I set myself on fire.
Then go through the door and into the next room to extinguish the fires there.
It's not like when you first touch a fire and it starts like hurting you, it instantly kills you in the game.
Put out the fires in this room, then go through the door and into the next room to extinguish the fires there. Good work. Now notice that the next locked door has signs of a potential backdraft. Do you see the smoke at the base? Do you hear the pulsing sound? Okay, the door's been unlocked. Like last time, open the door, but remember to immediately back away from it to avoid the backdraft.
I can't break the windows. I need the smoke out of here.
Okay, door's been unlocked. Like last time, open the door, but remember to...
Like, it's not that big of a fire when it shoots the fireball, but it still hurts a lot when you stand in front of it. Should have showed y'all the instant kill it does. I didn't. It's like I just played this game too seriously to do something stupid that I already learned not to do.
Put out the fires in this room, then move through the door into the next room and extinguish the fires there. Good work. As I said before, even experienced firefighters can be surprised by backdrafts. So pay attention to any closed door that you approach and look for signs of backdraft. It could save your life. This training
line
exercise will
establishment.
familiarize you with setting up attack hoses to fight fires, and show you how to connect a fire truck to a hydrant water supply. First, we'll establish a water supply line. This ensures you never run out of water when fighting fires. Now, walk over to the indicated compartment on the truck and grab a supply hose. The supply hose is the yellow one.
The basic TB3. Oh, I'm not carrying it anymore. Hey. Give me. This side or the other side is gonna make them connect. The other side. What? What side do you want me to connect then?
Okay, now, look directly at the connector on the truck. You'll notice that you first need to remove the cap from the connector. So go ahead and remove the cap. Good. Now, look directly at the connector on the truck and connect the hose coupler to it. Well done. You now have a supply line connected to the truck and will have a continuous flow of water for fighting fires. You only need one supply line connected to the truck, but to show you that there are multiple points on the truck you can connect a supply line to, we'll go ahead and connect another supply line. Walk over to the back of the truck and grab a supply line.
I don't know if it does anything better if you connect both supply
Head over
lines
to the indicated
on a
connector
call.
on the other side of the truck and connect the supply line to it. Like before, remove the cap, unroll the hose, and attach the hose coupler to the truck supply line connector. Just like before, grab the coupler on the ground and walk over to the indicated fire hydrant and connect it to the hose. Remember to remove the cap before attaching the supply line to the hydrant. Good.
Ah, damn it. I didn't let him talk.
Now, go to the back of the truck and grab an attack line. Good. Now walk over to the indicated part of the truck where you can connect the attack hose. They're normally next to the water supply line connectors. As with the supply line, you'll need to first remove the cap from the truck, unroll the hose, and then connect the hose coupler to the truck. Nice. We're going to need a nozzle for the attack line. The nozzle allows you to increase or stop the flow of water as needed. Now, pick up the coupler from the ground and walk to the back of the truck. Open the lower compartment and swap the hose coupler with a nozzle.
Looks like it's still good. Alright. Today the camera isn't gonna shut off. Yesterday apparently it did.
Pick up the coupler from the ground and walk to the back of the truck. Open the lower compartment and swap the hose coupler with a nozzle. Now that you have a nozzle, look directly at the coupler on the ground and attach it to your nozzle. Good work. All right. You started a huge pallet fire. Utilizing the aiming interface from your previous training, use the attack hose to put out the entire fire. Try to extinguish the fire as quickly as possible, but we're timing it. Lowest time score gets bragging rights. Go! The clock is started. Put out the fire as quickly as you can.
That's it. Come on, go out. God, I forgot how the fire's so stubborn. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get the lowest time. This fire's on top of the problem. Especially in the back corner back there. Gonna be a while. I don't know why, every time I turn my head in game, I always want to turn my head in real life for some reason. It's like I feel like when I do the side to side sweep, I feel like I want to turn my head side to side. I don't know. on. Just go out already. It's weird how sometimes the fire goes quiet. The audio isn't that lined up for some reason. When he's turning in a specific way, you can actually hear the fire. Let that backfire go out. Come on. Go out already. There you go. This out. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Go out. Go out already. See, sometimes it's better to get close to the fire to actually put it out quicker. Hey man, go out already. We're almost there. I don't think I got the lowest time, but who cares? All that matters is keeping a good rhythm on putting out the fire before moving on to the next thing.
Good work. Fire's out. Job done.
There you go. Alright, fire is out. So now we did the line establishment. Now we do AI and the ladder. Yeah.
With this
I
training
didn't think it was going to be
exercise,
that quick.
you'll
but
give
okay.
commands to your squad mates. This will allow others to complete tasks for you while you focus on other objectives. Have a look at the upper right corner of your screen. You can see the AI indicator along with the associated shortcut. Point at the circle on the ground and press the shortcut for the AI that you've just seen in the upper right corner. The AI character will now walk to the indicated location.
Yes, Commander.
Good. Now direct the AI to the second circle, followed by the third.
Yes, sir.
Well done. You've just learned how to give go-to commands.
Yes, sir.
Now, call the AI to your position. The AI will now follow you. Walk along the waypoints. As you can see, the AI is following you in close proximity as you move around. As you can tell, the AI is very closely following your movements.
I've got your back, boss.
Yeah.
Go ahead and instruct the AI to wait.
I think it's holding it again.
Let's continue with the final part.
Yeah.
2 victims need help in that building. Your mission? Rescue them. Head through the door and into the building. The door's locked. Instruct your AI to equip a Halligan tool and come to your location.
Basically, these are the tools you can have them bring to you.
Yes, sir.
That's a hell again.
Alright, you can instruct the AI to open the door for you. AI can interact with all context-sensitive objects like doors, windows, victims, and many others. Your crosshair will change when you aim at objects your AI squadmate can interact with. Press the AI shortcut key while aiming at the door to command the AI to open it.
Copy that. I'll follow you. Okay, boss. I'll break it open.
Well done. Now follow the indicated on-screen interaction. The AI squadmate will grab a hose and start combating the fire.
Door is open, boss. Yes, Commander.
There you go. And he'll go by himself if you let him go. And he'll put out the fire. And that's the only hose that's here. They sometimes do a good job of putting out the fire by themselves.
There's another
Sometimes they
fire
just stand
next
around.
room. Command the AI to deal with the fire there, too. Give another go-to command to send the AI into the room with the fire.
Yeah, here he goes on his own. Yeah, see, this time he doesn't get stuck in one spot like last time. Wait. Nope, it looks like it happened again.
I'm on.
Right there. Don't spray out the window again. No, you're spraying out the window. Alright, give me that. So I'm like, sometimes he gets stuck on that window and then he's just spraying
All
out.
fires are extinguished. Don't
The whole
forget to
time.
get both victims to the paramedics. Use the AI shortcut again while aiming at the victim. While the AI is bringing the victim to safety, they're no longer available for other commands, because their main priority is getting the victim to the paramedics. Go ahead and carry the other victim to the paramedics yourself to finish this training mission.
Yes, Commander.
Did I not get him? Come on. I thought I was like holding X and
Victim safe, boss.
and never pick him up. Alright, now it's AI training. The thing that sucks about the fire extinguisher option to get them to grab it, they don't use it. They just bring it to you. I wish that was something they can use to put out a grease fire or something, but no, you have to take the extinguisher from them and then command them to get a hose as well. And that they'll use by themselves. You're doing good at the time. Alright, now let's use a T-Rex. My favorite truck.
This training exercise will familiarize you with how to use ladder trucks and aerial arms to attack fires from above and to rescue victims in elevated locations. Before extending the truck's ladder, we must first stabilize it and ensure that the truck will not tip over with the ladder boom extended. Walk over to the indicated control panels and extend all the truck's outrigger arms. While deployed, the outrigger arms simultaneously bypass the vehicle's movable suspension and gives the truck an overall wider stance, making the entire rig more stable. Okay, all the outriggers are extended. Walk over to the indicated area and engage the ladder boom controls.
You know, I wish which truck they would add to to this game is the other ladder truck that's like
Walk
the
over to the
cab,
indicated areas
and then
engage the ladder boom
the
control.
ladder is like this whole back piece that actually turns itself. It almost looks like it has a trailer on it. But I don't know if they're gonna make that type of fire in a building that needs that giant ladder.
Walk over to the indicated areas and engage the ladder boom controls. Good. The ladder arm offers you 3 degrees of movement. Up, down, left, right, and forward, backward. Extending the ladder arm forward and backward effectively lengthens and shortens the length of the ladder. Now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the up and down directions.
Let's go up, and it takes a little
Good.
bit.
Now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the left and right directions.
It
All right,
slowly
now-
turns, so yeah.
Use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter.
Yeah, I think that's how high it extends. Then extend the basket. And I guess I moved to the marker because I think I broke it again. There we go. I wish there were some victims like this on top of a building, but there's not many buildings to interact with.
Okay, you've saved 1 victim. Now position the bucket near the other indicated roof and wait for the victim to reach the bucket. Okay, you've saved 1 victim. Now,
See, I can already know how to do this. And I was never able to do it the way the instructions wanted me to do. Just speed through this. Save. Oh. Alright. This fire, I guess. Extend it out. Should be good. Press the camera view to switch to the nozzle and spray the water. And this one was always annoying to get, but there's a way. There's a way to put this fire out. It's using distance spray, which you can see how the water slopes. Try to aim that around the fire area.
fires are out.
And
Job
there we
done.
go.
Congrats! You've completed the firefighter training course and are ready to handle any situation, so you can save as many lives as possible. Feel free to return to the training facility to practice your skills if you need help with the more difficult emergency calls you may encounter. Remember, we train today to be safe tomorrow.
And that's all the training exercises. I didn't realize how small the training facility is, but yeah. It's a bunch of containers and little aluminum houses, aluminum buildings to practice in. But yeah, it's interesting to learn these things, and maybe they're somewhat relatable to real life firefighting. I'm not sure. I am not a firefighter, but I like playing this game a lot. I wish they would do more either training exercises in the facility or in the docks, or some fires in the docks. That's the thing. There's like so many areas that are blank around here that they could use, especially like some of these houses that are not used for fires. Could set a fire in them because there's so much like city here that goes unused, and to explore the city you would have to accept the call and not do the call and just drive around and you'll explore the city. But other than that, you don't get to see all of it. So I see like more industry areas that can be used for fires, not utilized. And then maybe a forest fire or something around here, around downtown, some more buildings that can be on fire. Like another apartment building or an office building. And diners and stuff that could be on fire. Those are on fire, but then all the other buildings around it don't get on fire. Like there's so much area they could cover. I don't know if they're gonna utilize this game more often, if they're gonna update it again, or are they gonna make a new one? I'll see if they end up making a newer one, maybe better graphics, a different city, maybe a bigger city. Because this one is like an undisclosed location in the West Coast, but everybody declares it as California because it looks like California. So yeah, I'll see if they make another one of these games. Maybe more like a GTA looking one, because I don't know if like Unreal is like the Unreal Engine people use to make games now. I try to use it in games, but yeah, it's not bad. It's an enjoyable game. I just want to see if they make another version of this game, or they continue updating this one, because we could use more missions in this game. Because I don't know how long it took me to finish it the first time on the PS5. I have it on the PS5 and I finished the whole missions. Like they're pretty easy to get through. It's like you run out of content after that. So again, I play games a lot and I finish that game, but I still go back and play it over and over again. Some random missions here and there. But yeah, I just want to see if they end up making more missions in this game, or make a new game entirely different graphics maybe. But let's see what they do with this game. But that is going to be all for training day. We went through all the training exercises for fighting fires, learning how to establish line connections, using fire extinguishers on grease fires, breaching windows and doors and walls, and all that, all that stuff. Power tools and all that. Learning the basic tools, and yeah, very fun. I don't know why. I don't know why this seems like a quick video. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.